Today is April 14th, 2026. April 14th, 2026. And it is now time for the positive message for today. The positive message for today. Today, again, on April 14th, 2026, Tuesday. And before I begin that, let me just begin with my verbal verifications as to I am the one and only Atavia Goldstar, the one and only Atavia Goldstar. Now for my verbal public trademark copyright. Everything that I am saying and doing in this YouTube live stream, book me Atavia Goldstar. Everything that I'm saying and doing in this YouTube live stream, book me Atavia Goldstar YouTube channel of all of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. And now for the title or topic for the positive message for today. The title or the topic for the positive message for today will be so what we are meant to have. So what we are meant to have, we are going to have. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that. I'm going to call it, and I might just change it, when we're wanting something more than the more that we have now. When we're wanting something more than the more that we have now. And you know what? I might just change that as I go along with this positive message for today. The title of the topic right now is when we're wanting something more than what we have now. And that ain't even how I, really wanted this title or topic to be. But you know what? I can always change it. I can. AIDENIAWS. See me, yes, hey, hey. Thank you so much for coming over to join in with me today. Have a positively and beautiful and happy Tuesday to you. And so, I'm going to look for the title, the positive message. It's going to fit so well with this title or topic for today. It's going to blend in so well, all the flavors and all that. It's going to be right there. And Atavia Gold Star is going to break this positive message down with the help of G-O-D. But I don't take any credit for what I am doing. Not at all. I don't take any credit. ALFARRISHUSSEIN is saying okay. Thank you so much for coming over to join in with me today on Tuesday, April 14th, 2026. Have a positively and beautiful and happy Tuesday to you. So again, you know what? Atavia Goldstar is going to break her stuff down. And you know what? I was going to say not to brag or boast or anything, but I don't know. Can't nobody break down my positive messages like I can. Can't nobody do your stuff like you can. So guess what? Octavia Gold Star, you know, you're going to be touched by the gold star today. And she's about to break down this positive message for today. And again, I want to say the title of the topic right now is saying, when you want more than the more that you have right now. And I don't even think that's being greedy at all. But anyway, I'm going to break that down. And I'm going to put on a positive message of music. I believe that it's going to, you know, fit perfect. You know, just add on the extra flavor to what it is that I am speaking. I'm going to go to 70 times 7. I believe I'm going to go to 70 times 7. And so I'm going to listen to that right now throughout the positive message. I just may change it. So I'm going to say, since the beginning of time, start this off as what you put in life, you will start off at 100%. What goes around comes around. Plant a seed and it will grow. You're in your life, right? Nobody knows your life like you do, right? I've been here. You have been knowing some things that you ain't quite and 70 times 7, you are positively beautiful. Since you've said decades, the years go by so fast. It's like a feeling, right? You love all the material stuff around you and all the stuff that you got. You love all of that. But just stop in here. You wanting something. And as we know, when we want something more, what is the first thing that we do? For me, it is G-O-D. G-O-D. We begin to pray. For me, it is prayer. We begin to pray. We, and notice I'm using that word we. But we is powerful. But that is including all of us and not leaving none of us out of this positive message. So we begin to pray for the more better and greater. We're praying for all of this. We're praying for more better. Train up a child to grow. And when they grow, they will not be just something. Pray not crying out. Father, please. Sometimes we don't even know what that is. We just know that we want more and the more that we have now. So we continue to pray, right? We continue to pray. Since your decades of coming home, of wanting some of the things done that. Say, we should be grateful for our lives. But just something more than what you have now. We begin to pray. Suddenly, dreams are all we need. Could be our purpose to live in our lives. Since you've seen decades of come and gone, same old, we should be grateful for our lives. We should be grateful for our that wasn't a good example. Falling apart. And you're like, what in the world is going on? It seems like everything is falling apart. You keep trying to fix it. You're paying all this money to fix all this stuff. You know, stuff that don't usually fall apart. And then you go back and think and say, wow. I've been praying and asking for something more than what I have now. Keep in mind. And you're just in this, yes, and you're thinking like, what in the heck is going on? So I want to say to someone, be very, very careful of what you pray for. You just make it. That's when I come to my platform. We should be grateful by all means. 99.9%. I am sharing something that I have been through as my lived experience. Or I might just be experiencing it right now. So I'm going to say again, but which is a powerful word. Of wanting something more and the more that we have now. So again, I'm going to go back to my, positive message. Suddenly things are falling apart. Healing simple. It's lip gloss. It's falling apart. You're fixing everything. Wow. Suddenly you're looking around like, what? I'm thinking that I want more than the more that I have right now. I'm thinking, you're saying to yourself, I'm thinking, what? Maybe, just maybe, it is time for me to leave all of this stuff alone. All this stuff that I thought that was so much and beautiful. You got all this beautiful stuff around you. So much stuff. When it comes to a point and you're just like, I don't even care about I just know that it is something more in here that I am wanting than the more that I have right now. And I gotta say again, I don't believe that that's being greedy. I just think that it is something more that we are destined to have as far as our dreams and our visions. And when we're praying about it and we're asking God for this, praying for the desires in our hearts, our visions, but suddenly, it begins to come. It could just be love. Maybe it's just love of G-O-D, spiritually. It could just be that you wanted, and then suddenly, here it comes. But then everything else is falling apart. So again, I'm going to say, be careful for what we pray for. You know what? I remember there was a gospel play out like that. You better be careful what you pray for. And I want to give the recognition to whoever. It's like it's right there on the tip of my tongue. You better be careful what you pray for. I remember going to the theater to see that. So it's like, you be knowing a lot of these. You know it. You've been taught about it. You've learned it. You know all about that. But it's just that you be up in your life, right? You can't say you don't know. Because mama and grandmama, somebody taught you. Somebody taught us. But we just go on about our everyday lives and we get used to doing the things that we are doing so much that we forget. But sometimes something may just have to tap us on the shoulder and say, hey, remember this, remember that, remember this and remember that. Remember that prayer that you've been praying about? I ain't forgot. G-O-D. Ain't forgot. So again, I'm going to say, you know what? It's falling all apart. And suddenly, all of these things that gives us the power to get well. That you know was so important. That it is God Almighty that gives us the power. So you are wanting something more than the more that you have right now. You can have this big old tiny house, all these cars. You can have all these different luxury things around you. And you look around and say, I don't care. I just know that it is something more that I'm wanting, more than what I have now. and all of the stuff suddenly that you have around you, it ain't meaning much at all. It's not meaning much at all. And I gotta say, it ain't really nothing you can do about it. Unless you're gonna go back and reverse your prayers. Which I don't know too many people that's gonna go back and say, you know what? I'm not even gonna go back and do that. But words are very powerful. And I want to say again, be careful what you pray for. Be careful, because you just might get it. Now, you know what? I have notes written down. I do. I have notes written down. But I ain't even one, according to any of these notes that I have here. Let me see what I got. So what is meant to have? I don't know. Sometimes I write stuff down in the dark. I be sleeping and I be like, yeah. We coming down. I don't feel like getting up. I feel like getting myself in the dark. And I just write it down. Let me see what I wrote down here. Okay, the thoughts we've been praying about our visions, our desires of our hearts. God sees us. God can hear us. God knows exactly what we want. You know what? Let's believe it, that we are worthy. We are worthy of having more of the better and greater than what we have right now. Unlimited work. Unlimited work. There is no digit put on how much you work. There is no digit for your life. It's more valuable than any digit. Than any digit that anybody could try to put upon you. Your life has unlimited worth and value. So I'm going to look at some more of my decades are come and gone. Wow. Same old. Been there, done that. We should be grateful for our lives. You know that you were so into all this stuff that you got. Somebody asked you, you know what? Can I have that picture on the wall? You said, no, you can't have my picture on the wall. Why would I give you my picture on the wall? Do you know how much money I paid for that picture? Do you know how far I had to go just to get that picture? No, you cannot have my picture on the wall. But suddenly, you feel like, you know what? You can have it. You can most definitely have my picture on the wall. The waterman is saying, hallelujah. Thank you, the waterman, for coming over to visit with me today. Have a positive and beautiful and happy Tuesday. In a SIR world. In a SIR world is stars. Thank you so much for coming over to join in with me. Have a positivity and beautiful. We should be grateful for our lives. We should be grateful for. So again, I'm gonna say, sorry, you like, I don't even really care about. Really, when you think about it, I don't even really care about none of this stuff in my place and space. All I know is stuff is falling all apart, and I can't even control it. Like, you keep trying to pay for repairs and pay for all this stuff. As soon as you pay for it, here go another thing. And then you sit down and you think, wait a minute. So many times said my prayers. We praying for the more greater and better, the more greater than the more that I have right now. Keep that it is God Almighty that gives us the power to get well. Mama and daddy, sisters and brothers, family and friends. Tell them, y'all, there's nothing we ain't seen or heard before. We should be grateful for our lives. We should be grateful for all means. For us living our lives. Same old, been there, done that. You continue to 7 times 7 words every day. And suddenly, did you see great days are coming gone? Things are falling. You say, wait a minute, how can things be falling apart around me? How, me? I'm the one that keeps it all together. And then we think that we can fix everything. But what happens is happening so fast that you can't do it. You can't fix it. So you say, you know what? Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. And those pictures on the walls and some of this stuff, it doesn't mean as much as you wanting the more that you are wanting for our lives. That you know that we're wanting for our lives. It doesn't mean anything as much anymore. So I say, you know what? I believe that G-O-D in your life forgive us the desires of our hearts. Even when we have forgotten, we might have forgotten and went on about our busy days. But again, I believe that G-O-D will give our attention for the things that we are praying for. When things come crumbling down, they come tumbling down. I'm trying to do something that's and I'm tumbling down. And you're like, oh my goodness, it's too much for me. I can't keep fixing this and fixing that. How much it costs? Well, I just fixed it last month. How is that happening? Oh my goodness, I just want to get the heck out of here and go somewhere else and start over. Don't even care about the stuff that is around you anymore. Everybody's looking at you like you're crazy. What is you talking about? Something wrong with you. Something wrong with me. Oh, I'm going to show you what's wrong with me. When I get to getting all this stuff away, and you're going to know that I am serious. I am 6'4". When we want the greater and better, and we're praying for it, I believe that G-O-D listens and hears the desires and hopes in our heart. I'm going to say, I believe that it is G-O-D. G-O-D that inspires us to do what it is that we are doing each and every moment of our lives. So what do I mean by that? You can't go wrong if you believe that. If you truly believe that it is G-O-D that is giving you the desires of your heart, how can you go wrong? That means wherever you're at, if it's falling apart, it ain't meant to be. And just maybe, G-O-D has all of us. And that is why I love this positive message so much. And when I wrote it, and I was standing in front of somebody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. Everybody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Maybe, just maybe. G-O-D. I don't take any credit for any of these. Everybody, let's rock. Come on. But I believe that G-O-D put that positive message inside. To share with others to uplift, inspire, and to encourage us all to grow, to be our greater and better selves. But yeah, I was standing there in tears. And no, I did not have on my shades. was in my personal space and time. So whoever was sitting there, they saw me falling down like a baby. And sometimes I still do get the tears right here. But I want to say right now, I was heartily and wholly understand what this positive messages say. Sometimes I believe I have broken down this positive message for today. And right now I'm going to just sit and listen to this positive message. Knowledge is power. Opportunity. Oh, the love inspires. Purpose, purpose and passion. Worthy, worthy and value. Classy, classy and fabulous. When it goes close, others will open. Just don't give countries a visions. Knowledge, knowledge is power. Opportunity. Oh, the love inspires. Your heart desires. Worthy, worthy and value. Classy, classy and fabulous. Just don't give dreams of visions. G-O-D, love inspires. God, love inspires. I gotta say that, you know what? I love this positive message more than love yourself. And what is that? Because I didn't even understand it at first. When I heard the melody, I just knew the melody was so beautiful to my ears. And it's like when I hear beautiful melodies, the words, they're most definitely going to come just right instantly. They're going to come, even if I don't use them sometimes, right away. They will come right here. And all I need to do is keep that melody, that main, chorus line right there. And I got it. I got it right there from then on. I got it right there. But the melody was so beautiful to me. So right now, I'm going to close down this positive message because I have some thank yous that I want to do. I want to thank you, YouTube, so much for the platform. Thank you, YouTube, so much for the platform. I'm going to say thank you so much to the producers who continue to produce these beautiful melodies and music for my singles and albums. I want to say thank you so much to my recording music engineers that mix and master all of the music for my singles and albums. I want to say thank you so much to my distribution company for all of your continued support and your help. I want to say thank you so much to those of you who continue to download and stream my positive messages of music and continue to create those positive and beautiful TikTok videos to my positive messages over music. I want to say thank you so much to the amazing Jesus. Yeah, the amazing Jesus. So I want to say if you are getting up every day, bed, right? And you are getting up, going to your job, your workplace, maybe going to a studio. I don't know, whatever it is that you're doing. If you are an artist, as far as an artist that make art, whatever you're doing, if you're driving a city bus, you're a janitor, a teacher. Maybe you are a CNA. I want to say that you are amazing. You are an amazing genius. For you are leading your own path to your own journey. The leaders and legends. The leaders and legends. The legends and leaders who continue to pave the way for up and coming artists and all. And why do I say that? Because somebody is watching you. You think they ain't, but they watching. And guess what they saying? I want to be just like you. They saying I want to be just like them. I am so inspired by them. They don't know that, but I am. And I want to be just like them. They are most definitely watching. The legends and leaders who continue to pave the way for up and coming artists and all. I want to thank those of you who came over to the chat for liking any of my, videos. If you've done that, I want to thank you. If you have subscribed, I thank you so much for subscribing, for viewing, for watching, for joining in with me, for hanging out with me, for leaving a text in the chat. I want to thank you so much for that. I want to thank you for hitting the thumbs up, for leaving a comment. If you left a comment, or to the greatest one of all, the greatest one of all, G-O-D, G-O-D, for it is your love who continues to inspire us all. And for me, G-O-D. And I do believe that inspires us all to do what we'll do each and every moment of our lives, even right down to this moment. I want to say with that, you can't go wrong. I don't care if it does come all crumbling down. You will get 70 times for seven. How many sevens? More. Because if you have prayed about that, than what you have now, that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. So when it all comes crumbling down, don't get scared. What they say, don't get scared. Just go with the flow and do what it is that we gotta do because we believe and we know that God is present right there in our lives and we can't go wrong with that. I'm gonna say, you know what? I am going to officially close down this positive message for today. I'm gonna say, I believe a TV Gold Star broke down this positive message. And I'm going to say, you know what? With love, I have said all of this, all of my positive message, the love of God. So I'm going to say, you know what? Rain or shine, consistently, I'm here. Rain or shine, consistently. What does that mean? Even if it all comes crumbling down, what can I use? If it's crumbling down, guess what? I'm still here. Rain or shine consistently. I'm still here to uplift you and inspire you and encourage you for you to grow, to become, for us to grow, to become our more greater and better selves, no matter what. Rain or shine, I'm here. Meaning tomorrow morning, I will be right back here. And it will be Wednesday, tomorrow, April 15th, 2026. Wednesday, beginning at 6:30 to 6:55 a.m., depending on my schedule, meaning that I might be late sometimes, or I just may go over. It just may vary. That's what that means. But for tonight, My 195th night of my therapeutic rehearsal sessions. One of the ways that I choose to do my self-care and self-love, rehearsing my positive messages over music. Yes, I will be right back here tonight, 6:30 or 7 o'clock p.m. start time. And again, pending on my schedule, I just may go over, meaning I just may be a little late or I might just stay a little late. That means that it just may vary, but I will be here. So again, I'm going to close down my positive message and I'm going to leave at my YouTube house the positive message of music that I will always leave here. Because guess what? The door is always open when I come to my YouTube house on 777 Book Me a Tavia Gold Star Street. It's always open. My windows, they always open too. Yeah, they are. I'm going to say, let the positivity and beautiful music gold notes continue to go out of the windows of my YouTube house onto the YouTube streets to my YouTube neighbors. And I do. I pray for that. So I believe that God honors our prayers. I do believe that. And so I am going to go to right now. It is going to be the positive message that I would love to leave with you all. And it is positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love. You and me love, you and me love, you and me love, you and me love. I want to say subscribe. Straight now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Book me a Tavia Gosa. Book me a Tavia Gosa. I want to say if you have subscribed, I thank you so much for subscribing. I want to say like, share, and comment. Like, share, and comment. Like me and hit the thumbs up. Share me and share this YouTube video channel live stream with someone. Maybe it's coming up in conversations. You just never know who you may be helping out. I'm going to say comment, do comment because I will check your comments and pending on your comment, I just may comment back to you. I'm going to say hit the alert there for notifications. Hit the alert there for notifications. I might just be doing a pop-up live or a pop-up video. I'm going to say you hitting the alert there for notifications. It should and it will. It should and it will. It should and it will most definitely notify you when I am uploading a live or a video. I said you are going to tell somebody. That's okay. It might be crumbling apart, but believe and have faith that G-O-D, that it is G-O-D's love that is going to inspire us to continue to do what we are doing each and every moment of our life. I tell you, go start our sister. All is welcome. All is welcome. It does not matter who you are. All is welcome. And until you go start saying, you know what? No matter what, find a reason to dance, laugh, sing, and smile. Find a reason to love, dance, and sing, and smile still, and continue to spread love. Positive love, 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 positive love. I'm gonna say you all have a positive and beautiful and safe and happy Wednesday to you all. Not Wednesday, I'll say that tomorrow. Tuesday. See you next time.